Hey guys, MeHR507 here, and I'm here going to be presenting the top 10 Mac games of 2013. This is all my opinion and may vary from person to person. At number 10, we have Monopoly for Mac. Monopoly for Mac is a game available for purchase on the Mac App Store and on Monopoly's website. It's great fun for friends and family, however it lacks a couple few gameplay features as it's basically just a rehashed virtual version of the Monopoly game board. It's extremely fun, the graphics are up to par, and in a game like this, it's more just about having fun with friends than anything else. Controls are a bit sticky and could get weird at a couple moments, but with a little bit of practice and 1 or 2 weeks worth of game nights, you and your friends should be rolling this like it's a regular sheet of paper, and it'll be really fun. It's overall comes in 10th place. Number 9, Roblox. Roblox is an open world sandbox sort of game, and it's pretty much everything that I hope Minecraft would have been, but more. Imagine Minecraft on steroids with much more creativity, a lot more open networking preferences, and a lot more room for multiplayer and team-based game modes. Roblox is a very fun game, and it really takes advantage of how much modularity each game offers, and it's definitely something to look into for Mac. It's completely 100% free to play, and it's very, very fun. There is a certain pay-to-win aspect, but it's not so much for winning as it is just to be able to look stylish and cool. You can thoroughly enjoy this game for free, and that's why it comes in at number 9. It's everything Minecraft should have been and more. It's a very fun game. You should go check it out, roblox.com, where you can download the game and just have a blast. Coming in number 9. Number 8, NBA Jam 2. NBA Jam 2 is one of the best comic book style NBA games there is. It's with its cartoony graphics and amazing gameplay, it's sure to keep you on your toes and in the game. NBA Jam takes control of your WASD keys, arrow keys, and spacebar to perform really cool acrobatic stunts using your favorite NBA players. The reason why it comes in at number 8 and not any far lower on the list, the multiplayer is very limited. The single player can be beaten within a couple hours. Plus, a couple of the challenges are way too easy, and unlocking big head mode is extremely difficult. Big head mode is by far the best part about this game, and it just adds a little bit extra silliness and just more replayability. This game overall has almost zero replayability. Once you play one match, you've played them all, and it's just that dull sort of single player that totally destroys anything good the game had going for it. Number 7, Modern Combat Domination. MC Domination is by far one of the best first-person shooters you can get on a Mac, as the graphics are extremely well made. The gameplay is very fluid, however, very large things hold this game down. For one, finding an online match is extremely hard, taking up to hours of searching just to find a couple players. Online games are usually just flooded with bots and maybe another actual player. However, the reason why this comes in a little bit lower at 7 is because as you can see from the screenshot, it's not too HD. It's not too high definition, but you can see the graphics on this game are very, very good. Probably the best first-person shooter graphics on a Mac, easily surpassing something like Counter-Strike or anything like that. It's a great game, however, not really worth that $9.99 price point. I definitely recommend trying it out on a friend's computer before you commit to it. It's a great game, though. Number 6, Braid. Braid is one of those games that deserves to be in its complete own category of gaming. It's a platformer mixed with puzzle, mixed with an amazing art style, equals a great game. That's why it comes in very low at number 6. It's a game that will keep you playing for many hours and without, a sigh or even getting bored of the game. A couple of the puzzle levels may be a bit challenging, enough so that I had to go to GameFAQ or other websites to give me tips, but overall it's just a really, really good platformer. Does not live up to Mario and what Mario was, but it's definitely edging itself in its second place. It's a very good puzzle platformer, and for people that love a unique art style, it's going to be another reason to pick this game up. It's available on Mac, PC, and consoles, but definitely on a Mac you can really have that smooth gameplay that you get with Macs, and Braid is just an amazing game, a must-have. Number 5, World of Warcraft. Coming in at number 5, it's World of Warcraft. It's the game that almost everyone has known from small toddlers to old grandparents. Everyone's heard of WoW at one point or another, and it's one of the, if not the best MMORPG games out there, right next to Guild Wars 2. It's a very fun game and has recently made its way onto Mac with a new sort of client version. It's available for a free version, which is a free demo, in which you only get to play until a certain level. However, with the paid subscription, you can unlock all 90 levels and all expansion packs of this masterpiece. It's a must-have game. Everyone has to try it at least one time or another in their lifetime. And it's just one of those games that as soon as you hop into a guild with you and your buddies from school, you're just going to have so much fun the entire night, and it's just going to be a blast. WoW was a breathtaking game and is overall deserving of this number 5 spot. Number 4, Kerbal Space Program. At the number 4 spot, we have Kerbal Space Program. It's probably the strangest game of these, but it's the most satisfying by far. There's something just strangely satisfying about watching your 3 small Kerbals fly into space and land on the moon with something that you designed and you built, knowing that someday maybe you'll be a rocket scientist. Literally. This is a game that uses real life physics and real life rockets and planets and all this stuff in a sort of comic book style, art style, and it's able to make it so that anybody, no matter whether you've actually built a rocket or whether you've never even heard of a rocket, to be able to construct a rocket in game and fly to any planet you want. It's a great game and a game with infinite replayability. It's a really good game. I'd say a little bit better than World of Warcraft, which is why it comes in at number 4. It's a must-have for all Mac and PC users. Number 3, Awesomenauts. Awesomenauts is one of those games that literally everyone loves. Imagine playing League of Legends in a side-scrolling adventure where you, a band of space pirates, trying to take out another band of space pirates' base. It's very fun, and it mixes characters and classes much like League of Legends, hint, hint, into a very easy to play, easy to pick up and go 2D format in which you can get very competitive. On weekends, a lot of the times, me and my friends will like to, me and 2 other friends versus 3 other friends will like to have little 3-on-3 battles and see who has the best tactics. It's a really good side-scrolling sort of League of Legends style, Dota 2 style game. It takes a huge it has a huge mark just for pure art style, and it's a must-have game. Everybody that owns a Mac needs this game. That's why you should have it, and that's why it's number 3. Number 2, League of Legends. Coming in at number 2, it's League of Legends. Almost everyone's heard of this game, much like World of Warcraft, but I'm sure that most of you know it from the competitive scene. This is by far, currently, the most competitive game you can get onto for PC and Mac. Originally a PC game developed by a few game producers, it has now been transferred over to Mac where a much wider audience can enjoy it. Imagine a top-down strategy game like Dota with it being free to play. Every week you get new heroes, new abilities, and new stats. Plus, there's limited time heroes, there's limited time stuff. There's a whole community and forums to get into. That's what makes League of Legends such a great game. The competitive scene, for one, is probably the largest right now, currently in gaming. It's very easy to get into, and once you get the hang of the game, you'll be wiping noobs out like nothing. Me and my friends really enjoy playing League of Legends on the weekends. However, it is a time commitment. It's not like a game like Call of Duty where you can just hop on, play a match, and get off. Each match in League of Legends, if you're versing a good team, can last upwards of an hour. And if you are AFK for that match, your account will permanently be, say, disciplined. You will either be booted offline for a couple minutes or given warnings, and after a specific amount of these warnings, your account will be suspended forever. That's what makes this game not so much a casual game, but more of a hardcore game. That's the reason why it cannot come in at number 1. Not everyone enjoys this game, however, I do. However, make sure that you have at least 2 hours to be able to play a game before being interrupted. That's what makes this game a number 2 spot instead of a number 1. It's a great game, free to play, continuous updates, and a really good MLG scene. That's why League of Legends is an absolute... And now the moment we've all been waiting for, number 1, Diablo 3. Coming in at number 1 for all Mac games currently, it's Diablo 3. Now, before you close the video and get all mad and ragey, I just want to explain to you why this came in at number 1 and why no other game. No other game gives you as much replayability, as much fun with friends, as a satisfying feel as when you kill a boss, or just nearly enough the amount of loot that you get in Diablo 3. It mixes all the good parts of Diablo 1 and 2 with less potion spamming and more focuses on skills and characters. Diablo 3 is an amazing Diablo out of the 3, and it's definitely one to have. It is currently my favorite game on Mac and the game that I recommend everyone plays at least once. It is a perfect game and all, and just nothing is more fun than when you and when you and 3 other friends team up and take down Diablo together and get some rare loot. And also, it integrates a very cool real life currency auction house in which you can actually make real life money by selling in-game goods, as long as they're rare enough. This keeps Diablo fresh, new, and actually gives you some economic abilities as well as opportunities. Another thing really good about Diablo 3 is it fully maximizes the Mac's operating system, and it fully uses every little bit to make sure the graphics are outstanding and the gameplay is smooth. There's almost 0 to no lag even when I'm in a clustered dungeon. Plus, I only have a MacBook Pro and I'm still able to run this on its full frame per second cap. It's very well optimized for Mac, and that's why I absolutely love Blizzard. All Blizzard games deserve to be here, but the only thing is Guild Wars 2 didn't make the cut for other reasons, which I'll talk about in a later video. It's been me, Joe507 here, telling you guys that Diablo 3 is the best game currently for Mac, and it's a must-have. Nothing is cooler feeling than when you and a couple of your friends team up. One is a barbarian, one is a demon hunter, one is a monk, and one is a witch doctor, and you all run into a dungeon that's, by the way, randomly generated each time, and take down a boss. That has been the top 10 games for Mac of 2013. Thank you for watching, and please leave all of your feedback in the comment section below. Any tips or tricks on any of these games will also be greatly appreciated, as I'm currently working on all of them. Remember, this is all my opinion, and your choice of games may vary depending on your taste. Thanks for watching. Headshot507 signing off.